Alright guys, Delzinski here, and it's round about that time again. Yes, Wrestlemania season, where we get news, rumours and gossip about the next release from WWE games. And we all know that the next release is WWE 2K15, and that will be released by 2K Sport. And you know what? I'm pretty damn excited about this, because this is going to be the game that 2K really get their hands into. They can sink their teeth into this game. Hell, they can body slam the hell out of this game. And the reason why I say that is because WWE 2K14 was a good game, but it still had those THQ fingerprints all over it. If you compare it to the likes of WWE 12, WWE 13, it had, the same engine, the same style, the same look, albeit that we had a few additional game modes like the 30 Years of Wrestlemania and the Defeat the Streak mode. There wasn't a huge improvement in style and look. Don't get me wrong, I don't think there needed to be. I enjoyed the game and I still play it, just check my channel. I make a lot of videos about it, so I've got to love the game. But, this time round, WWE 2K15 is going to be a full-on 2K production, and it's coming out on the next gen consoles. And that brings me to my question that I want to put to you today. Are you going to be an Xbox One guy, or are you going to be a PlayStation 4 guy? What console are you, brother, going to get WWE 2K15 on? That is my big question. Now, for me, and the reason why I asked this is because I haven't got a next gen console still. I'm still on the fence. I just don't know what one to buy. I'm weighing it up, I'm thinking about it. Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. I just don't know. Now, there are pros and cons on both, and I've been weighing up previous versions as well. Now, what I mean by this is, look, deep down, I'm a PlayStation guy. I've had a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, and sitting right next to me is my PlayStation 3. So, if I'm going to follow suit, then I'm going to get a PlayStation 4. But, the Xbox One intrigues me a little bit. Now, my brother's got an Xbox One, and I have played some of the games on it, and I really enjoyed it. But I've always felt as well, the Xbox consoles have always had the better customization. The developers and the hackers always seem to get round the security settings, and they just tweak that game to make it a little bit better. And what I mean by this in terms of the WWE franchise, you just got to look at the Community Creation Center on WWE 2K14. Damn. Yes. In the words of Ron Simmons, damn. The fact that the Xbox version gets so many things, the custom logos, face textures, all these little things that the developers have managed to sort of sneak and upload into the game, because the fact that the Xbox has been, better hackable, if that makes any sense. It's just made the experience slightly better, because I come on YouTube and the likes of Smack Talks does his review on CAWs, and I get to see some absolutely phenomenal community creation CAWs. Some of these creator wrestlers that you guys make on the Xbox are phenomenal, and that's all thanks to the fact that we've got custom face textures, custom logos, all being uploaded into the Community Creation Center. This is something that the PlayStation versions of WWE games have always lacked, because it's been harder for the developers to get around it. Don't get me wrong, they still find a way around, but there's just not as much content floating around. Because sometimes I just feel like I'm missing out a little bit. And that kind of frustrates me a bit, because when you do have the gaming channel, you want to use the very best. And as I say, I get a little bit jealous from time to time. There are absolutely wicked CAWs on the Xbox version of these games. Now, that to me is a good selling point for the Xbox One, if they still do have that customization available. We just don't know that just yet. On the flip side, you just got to look at the reviews. Everybody, and I mean everybody, is swaying towards the PlayStation 4. The sales are better. People are saying it's ultimately the better console, and I think it's actually cheaper as well. So with that playing on the back of my mind, it brings me back over to the PlayStation 4 as well, and it's always something that plays on my mind. There are some absolutely wicked games coming out on both consoles. It's not just about WWE 2K15, albeit that it mainly is, but you know, there's games like Watch Dogs coming out. Oh boy, that looks awesome. So again, PlayStation 4, that could be the winner, that could seal it. There's a lot to think about when you sort of decide what console you want to buy. Albeit you could buy both, you could if you have the money, but yeah, not everyone can do that. I don't think I can do that. So, I've got to make the right decision here. Now, that's why I want to know, and that's why I've put this question out there today. What console are you guys going to get? Xbox One or PlayStation 4? If I think about other things as well, the gameplay is always just slightly different between the two consoles. WWE 2K15, I have played both versions, and I felt I got to go to the test play last year when 2K14 was being released, and I got my hands on an Xbox version of the game, and I really enjoyed playing on that console. It felt a lot more like that is the ultimate gamer's console. The PlayStation's a bit more, I don't know, this might be the wrong phrase, but upmarket, so to speak. You've got the gamer's console, and then you've got the slick console. And the slick console is the PlayStation, the Xbox is the hardcore gamer's console. That's just sometimes how it feels to me. And when I played WWE 2K14 on the Xbox, I really enjoyed it. It felt good, and as well, it felt a lot more fast-paced than the version that I've got here on the PlayStation 3. So there were some good elements of playing that version, the Xbox version. So ultimately, when WWE 2K15 does come out, there's going to be a few, different traits here or there in the gameplay as well. So guys, it's open to discussion. Some of you guys out there already will have one of the next gen consoles. Are you happy with it? Or do you think, maybe I should have gone and got myself a PlayStation 4 over an Xbox One. Maybe I should have waited. Or maybe you should have got yourself, an Xbox One over a PlayStation 4. My brother has got an Xbox One, and I really enjoy it. I like that console. I've played on it a few times. But I'm still undecided whether I'm going to get a PS4 or an Xbox One. I just don't know. So that is the question. Let me know via the comments box below. Are you an Xbox One guy, or are you a PlayStation 4 guy? Which of these consoles are you going to get WWE 2K15 on? Don't forget as well to follow me on Twitter at Delzinski. It's the best place to stay up to date with my YouTube content, because I am always tweeting and letting you guys know what's going on. As well, as I said right at the beginning of this video, it's Wrestlemania season, so I want to interact with all you guys in the build up to Wrestlemania, and when we get to Wrestlemania, we will be live tweeting as well. Don't forget as well to catch the episodes of We Talk with myself and Weeds, where we just talk about all things wrestling. It's usually a pretty good listen, and it's quite a lot of fun, and as well it's sponsored by Buff Bagwell, so there you go. And last but not least, I have also released a WWE 2K15 concept, like I was doing last year where I did concepts for the game in 2K14. Well, I have released a 2K15 one, and it is a My Career mode on WWE 2K15. A lot like the way that 2K have done it in their NBA franchise, they've introduced, and they seem to be the kings of the My Career mode, so in depth, loads of options. There's so much going on in it. I feel that they could transition that version, that My Career mode, into the WWE games franchise, and that is what my concept is about. I will leave a link to that concept in the description box below, and there'll also be a link at the end of this video, so be sure to click on it and go and check it out, and let me know if you would like to see a WWE 2K15 My Career mode. So all that's left to be said, as per usual, is please rate, comment and subscribe. This is Delzinski, signing out.